Hello guys, my name is Prince Mahlangu. I am a wardrobe supervisor slash fashion designer. Um, I'm here to answer a few questions regarding this particular career field. So the first one is what are the minimum requirements to get into a course or a learnership that helps you into the field itself? So I studied a course called Entertainment Technology, and under that, I did costume design and makeup. So under costume design, I could do both fashion and wardrobe. So that allows me to like kind of swindle between the two. So fashion is kind of more creative. It's you creating clothes and being expressive, and wardrobe is a little more storytelling and character specific. So you'd like, go into things like script breakdown and like style based on that. There's like a guideline that you kind of almost have to follow. So yeah, that's the difference. Sorry about that. Which institution did I go to, or can one go to? I went to TUT, like I said, but there's a couple of institutions that you could go to. So like UP has a course that's very close to this one that you could study, called clothing management, I think, or something like that. There's I think other institutions that other people that I've worked with in the industry have gone to. So yeah. How long does it take to get employment after completing? So the course itself, for me, mine wasn't dependent on an employer. I did not have to like be employed to kind of generate income. I could freelance. That's a good thing about it. Like being in the arts, you could freelance. You could sell stuff. So like the fashion design element is just me consulting people and making clothes for them. If you are, however, looking to get into something specific within, say, the fashion industry, like becoming a buyer or becoming a pattern cutter, that though, however, you could still do on your own, then in that case, you'd have to kind of go into the more corporate side and work in retail and kind of move your way up. That is more when you go into buying. So that has to do with forecasting trends and, just looking at what people are most likely to be interested in next season and just, buying that for, or making sure that the store goes into that direction because they need that to make money. Give a brief description of your day at work. So, depending on which career I'm doing, my days are usually very different. When I'm in my fashion design field, which I work from home, my day is just me waking up, eating breakfast, and then going into my workroom and just like cutting and getting stuff together. That's usually pretty easy. I do enjoy it. It's very laid back. I usually work at my own pace unless like there's a very heavy deadline. Then in that case, I'd have to like obviously push. But my days are never really the same. And when I'm doing wardrobe as well, I never have the same day. So recently, I was working for a Norwegian cruise line, so we were doing theater shows. So that requires you to kind of follow a specific dressing track when you like running the show. So a dressing track you create based on which performer goes on stage first, which one exits last, and things like that. However, like it's never the same. Some days the show runs smoothly and it's all good. Some days you've got days where a zipper will pop mid-show, so you kind of need to be on your toes in terms of being creative on how to fix it and be quick about like the solution for it. It's never really the same. And then usually then after running the show, you'll have a bit of post-production where you'll do some clothing maintenance if like something major needs to be done, or you did like a quick fix on something to make sure that the show goes on. So now you kind of need to like fix it. Then you'll do that. Sometimes you have to like fix some shoes, or even fix shoes and wash the costumes themselves, obviously. So that's a different thing. Sometimes maintain accessories, stone, that kind of stuff. It's really different. There's never really two of the same day, and that's what I love about it as well. So it's always great to like just have a bit of variety. You don't get bored, or I never get bored. I feel like if I did something different where the days were more or less the same, I probably would get bored. What is your motto in life? So my motto is one that I got from my dad, which like I understand it better now though that I'm grown. Like he used to say, so long as you've got 2 feet and 2 hands and a working brain, you can never go hungry. And I live by that. Like even when, especially because I freelance, there's moments when you don't get work, you look around to even help out somebody that has a bit of work or whatever, and it just doesn't happen. But if you kind of just like, break your ground and just like become creative within yourself, you could still, make money and feed yourself. So if you've got a skill in like say sewing, you don't necessarily, if you're not getting clients in clothes, there's things like curtains that people are constantly buying. People are constantly ripping their clothes. You could alter that and get money. You could, yeah, there's kind of a lot you can do. You don't necessarily have to be dependent on an employer. And I love a flexible life. Like I could never be tied down to a place for a long period of time, even though my last contract, which I just finished, was quite long. So yeah, it's usually longer contracts, but I do enjoy that, and I enjoy interacting with people when I'm away. I enjoy the traveling element of it when I'm working with a cruise line. So yeah, that's basically what I've been doing, and that's my motto. I hope this has been very helpful.